Good evening, friends, and welcome to another edition of the Music Dreams USA Radio Artist Spotlight Show, being brought to you by Blue Shamrock Music and Mr. Stephen Brady. Also, Biker Babe, our barber. If you're into live music, Karen just joined our radio station. Make sure you reach out to her as well. And also, Rise Up Family Network. When it comes to sports, we have got you covered. It's your friend Russell K. And I'm here with you each and every week, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. right here on Music Dreams USA Radio. It's great to be with you here on a Wednesday. And we are now an official radio station of iHeartRadio. The last time we spoke, we were just signing the papers and signing the contract. That's now been verified. Music Dreams USA Radio is a bona fide, certified iHeartRadio station worldwide. And we are so excited. And a special thank you to iHeartRadio. Now, we have a special guest. Her name is Kathy Carver, and she's an amazing artist. And we're going to find out about her. We're going to find out about her musical journey. What are some of the struggles she's had to come through? And we'll find out about her music. And what is she doing now? We're going to find out all this and much more on the Music Dreams USA Radio Artist Spotlight Show. Without any further ado delay, please help me in welcoming Miss Kathy Carver. Kathy, how are you, my friend?
Great. Thank you, Russell. Thanks for having me, and congratulations on iHeart recognition. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's a lot of hard work, and it was definitely something that didn't happen overnight. You know, this is like 4 years in the making, and you know, we've certainly been blessed, and blessed to have you on our show as well. So, where are you calling us from? So, you know, I know we're doing the live interviews. So where are you actually right now? Are you in the studios?
I'm in Perth, Western Australia. So sunny Western Australia today. Hopefully a little bit of rain. We're coming into the winter now, or autumn, I should say. So yeah, it's Perth, Western Australia. I've been here in Byford, is the town that I live in. It's a semi-rural town now, becoming more metro styles, but yeah, it's a lovely little spot. Like it.
That's awesome. And so, you know, let's just dive right into the interview. I mean, how did your musical journey begin, and where are you right now in your journey?
Okay, my mother and father were both musicians. My dad was a musician that used to sing on the Australian TV shows when TV first came out, I suppose. Roger Colson and Reg Lindsay show. So he was a regular, an amazing yodeler. So Clem O'Day was his name. So he started the journey for us, really. Mum was a pianist, and that's how they met at a concert. And it just flourished from there. Dad travelled around with the Slim Dusty troupe in regards to, not with Slim Dusty and such, but around with those people that did it. So, and then when we moved to WA, Mum bought him he was working, so Mum bought him a guitar, and he started singing again. And we used to go to the country clubs. And my first performance, I decided that I think I could sing. So my first performance was at the Charles Hotel in North Perth. And yeah, I got up there and sang a song, and it sort of started from there. My first song was Funny Face. So then as soon as we got home, Dad said, right, you're learning the bass, and we're going to form a band. So our first band was Amber Highway, a 4-piece band. So that was cool. So Dad and I were the main singers, and we had a lead guitarist and drummer. So that was great. So I was about 14 then, and it's just gone from there. Obviously, I've been married, had children, so music was put to a side for a little while. But now they're all grown up. I've got grandchildren. I have time now, so I just recently gave up my day job to concentrate more on music. And my latest song, Air Highway track, was one of the first ones to be released. So very pleased about that, because it's my music, and hopefully lots more to come. Yeah.
Awesome. So you gave up your full-time job and just to dive into music full-time. Obviously, you know, with that being said and done, obviously, you know, there's some trials along the way. What are some of the trials that you faced so far, and how are you able to overcome those to continue on your dream?
So at the moment is I've been very busy. I overbooked myself probably the first year, and which is great, very good. And I'm still feeling my way in regards to what I can and can't do and what I want to do. I'm still sort of more concentrating on the country music now rather than, because I do a lot of covers, performances. So I'm trying to concentrate more on country music and get into the acoustic live, which has been a task and a half in Perth. Most people like the tracked covers, which I'm still working on, trying to get someone to give me an acoustic gig. But yeah, doing a bit more songwriting. But yeah, the challenges would be just knowing where to go and making sure I've got music income coming in is probably the thing, because I still have bills.
Right.
And there's all requirements like insurances and memberships, and they all add up. And obviously making CDs and recordings all costs a lot of money. So thankfully I have a husband that's helping support us, so my music money can go towards my creations. So yeah, that's probably the biggest challenge. The
That's
money.
awesome. And
Mm.
so, I mean, we're like right now in your musical career, where are you?
Mhm. I'm in the early stages of songwriting and attending a few songwriters retreats. So I've got one coming up in a couple of weeks where I'm travelling to the other side of Australia, New South Wales, in the Dag Sheep Station. So yeah, I'll be doing a songwriters retreat there. Bit nervous because I'm still new to the songwriting. So I hope to learn there, and I've got a few others that I've applied for. So just mainly, and then hopefully in 2026, I want to start touring. I've started planning, got a couple of shows, big shows, festivals that I've booked in for. So the Tamworth Country Music Festival and also the Boyup Brook, which is Western Australia Country Music Festival, hopefully to be in that as well. So
So it
yeah,
sounds like this is just like this year is going to be just laying down the game plan for you, and then and
exactly.
really
Yeah,
next year is when that's when you're going to really take off and get your groove on. So
totally.
yeah,
Yeah, get your groove on, and finding the confidence to know that I can do it. I can do it. It's just sometimes you sort of question yourself all the time, I think. But
no,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, we talk to artists all the time, and we always tell them, don't let
Mm,
anyone ever get into your way. If you got the dream, if you've got the passion, you know,
exactly.
you can make it happen. And there's always doubters out there, right?
Yes,
Well, you're going against this. I mean, you also got the doubters tell you all the negative things of how you can't make it, but you take those negative things, you turn them into positive things, and use it as fuel. It makes you even want it even
absolutely.
more. And
Yeah,
yeah, trust me. I mean,
totally.
we're a small business. Our radio station, we're not $1 million business. We're not $1 million radio station, but we're
Hmm.
on the biggest stage in the world, and we're dancing with the big boys. We don't have to be $1 million station. It's the love and
Right.
passion and the team that we have. We have such an amazing team who just has a love and passion for radio and music, and I can see that in you as well, where you've got that love and passion in music, and you've got the game plan. I think you're doing the right thing, laying down your game plan for this year, the next year, be off and running. And so, with that
Exactly.
being said, what better person to have on your side than Stephen Brady and the
I
Blue Shamrock
know.
Music? How did you guys hook up?
Uh, Facebook, really, just seeing him publish a lot of the stuff. So yeah, and social media. So that's the main thing. So yeah, yeah, it's all very new to me. So as I said, this is my first year as a solo artist and trying to find my way. Yeah, so yeah, social media was the way I got through to Stephen, and he's done an amazing job, hasn't he? I just think, wow, it's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that guy's unbelievable. I'm not just saying because he's one of our sponsors of the show. I mean, proof is in the pudding. I mean, this
Mm,
guy is unbelievable. I mean, he takes artists who never had a lot of exposure, right?
yeah,
He can work with any type of an artist and turn him into a freaking superstar overnight. it's like
I hope so.
unbelievable. It's like where do you get your magic? It's like
I know he's
for
great,
some
isn't
people
he? Yeah.
they come to our show. That's what I love about the show. You get some amazing
Yes.
people each week. You never know who's gonna be on your show, and
Yeah.
and that's what you love about it. And you're just another great example of you know you up and come in. You got the love and passion, and here we are on the Artist Spotlight show. So I definitely tip my cap to you. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our audience?
Um, I'm not sure what. Yeah, I suppose in regards to my music.
Well, the floor is yours. You can talk about whatever you want. This is your time.
I know I should have been a bit more prepared. So my before the Air Highway track or my Pretty Walls album, I had my father was a great musician, as I said before, and he wrote a lot of songs. And I've got another EP out there called Clem, and his name was Clem O'Day. So he was ill for quite some time. So before that, his passing, we knew his time was coming. So we decided to get some of his recordings down on this EP, which we finally did. And he also wrote his last song and sang his last song on that EP, which is called Clem. And because he was so ill, the producer, which was Mark Donahue from Apollo 10, also my producer on Pretty Walls, brought the studio to Dad. And Dad was able to sing his last song. So it was, and then once it was released, it was about 2 weeks after that he passed. So I was very fortunate to get him to hear his music produced properly. I mean, he did a lot of his own self-recordings, but nothing was produced and to the extent that his songs were on this EP. So it was a very important EP and something that my family and I will treasure forever. So yeah, so it's something.
Well, I got another treasure for you, and
Yes.
I'm surprised right now live on the air. We're going to take that song you're talking about. I actually had the opportunity to listen to that song, and it blew me away. What a beautiful song it was. And what we're going to do, when I do my morning show tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Music Dreams USA Radio, iHeart Radio, we're going to take that song, and that song is going to open up our morning show. And we're going to dedicate to you and your family. And we're gonna have that song, and we're gonna play it for you in dedication to your dad and also to your entire family. So you know make sure you're listening tomorrow.
I will.
Just download the iHeart rap app and put in Music Dreams USA Radio, and you can listen to us. And so we're gonna do that for you.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. And yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? I mean, that was very emotional. What else do you want to say?
Other than I'm still learning to be confident in my acoustic performances. I can play the guitar, and I just feel when I see someone else much better than me, and the guys that actually just shred, so they my kids call it shredding the guitar. I just get blown away. So I feel a bit intimidated by that, but I'm getting there. It's great, and I'm learning a lot about myself in this time now, where I've got more time to concentrate on music, and it's been a big journey, and I'm feeling very confident that I'm going to reach those goals, like performing next year at Tamworth on the main stages, hopefully, and also Boyup Brook, and hopefully a few others. I'm looking at New South Wales, so yeah.
Earlier in the show, you talked about you want to get back into country music. So my question to you is, what do you think about country music as it stands today?
Today, so Western Australia's always been behind. They call it wait a while. And I feel that it was never as big as it was. What I see over in New South Wales is a country show happening every weekend, whereas here in WA it's one every 6 months if you're lucky. So, but in saying that, the young ones, we've got a few little honky-tonk bars that have opened up, and they're now advertising, and the young kids are coming into those and doing the boot scooting and dressing up in the cowboy outfits and stuff. So it's amazing and it's great, and they're actually seeing the love that we have for country music. Whereas before everyone used to say country music, oh, you're talking about Roy Rogers and things like that. Whereas now they see the Keith Urbans and the Luke Combs and stuff like that. So it's becoming cool here now. So I feel it's done a whirlwind in change of people's opinions of country music. So it's great.
Picture yourself, picture yourself, you're getting ready to go on stage in front of thousands and thousands of people. How do you prepare for that show?
How well? Yeah, I'd be practicing like there's no tomorrow, getting my songs right and making sure that I've got my pitch and a lot of exercise to get my breathing properly working. And probably lots of toilet breaks beforehand. Get a bit nervous that way. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, I think that's the main thing, is getting my eating right, and and exercise is probably the main thing, and making sure I've got my songs right. Yeah.
How do you prepare for a show? I mean, do you do it? Are there any like superstitions that you go through other than what you've mentioned? Is there anything else that you do so when you hit the big stage, you're ready to rock and roll?
No, not really. Being a solo act, you get a bit lazy. You sort of got your set list ready to go there. My set list is pretty big, so I sort of venture. I sort of read the crowd. So yeah, so far, and I probably haven't really done, other than at Boy Brook and the Tamworth, really big shows that has got me frightened or scared or nervous, or so and that's something I want to do to get there. So hopefully next year that will be happening. There's just I sweat a lot probably before going on the stage, which is the nerves. But that's probably about it.
I'm the first time coming to your show. Never been there before. First time coming to check you out. What type of show can I expect when you're on stage?
I feel that I am a passionate singer, and I feel the words, and I'm not out there to cause jokes or anything or throw jokes, because I can't remember a joke for the life of me. I'll explain about the songs, and I throw the energy into the music and my vocal abilities. So probably just a good listening. Obviously, if you're dancing, I'll rock it out there as well. So just enjoy the music. It's pretty much what I aim for. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, other than music, do you have any hobbies?
Music is probably my biggest hobby. Then I have my grandchildren, which is probably, I try and catch up with those, but being weekends is the main time that they're home. I'm usually working, so it's really tough to get through because they're at school as well. So no, not really. It's just my music at the moment, because it's, as I say, I've spent most of my life working, and music was my hobby, and now I've done a bit of a backflip. So the music is probably just my sole concentration, plus my family life as well. So at this point.
Awesome. What's the best advice you've ever gotten in the music industry?
Be true to yourself. Be yourself. Don't be a martyr. Just enjoy the music and be you. Don't try and imitate anyone else, which is, I think I do that pretty well.
As we wind down our interview this evening, thank you so much for being part of our show. I've had so much fun with you tonight. How can the people who are watching now, the people will be watching later, because we're also on YouTube, the Music Dreams USA Radio YouTube channel. And for those of you watching now, we'll be watching later, make sure you subscribe to the Music Dreams USA Radio YouTube channel. And so how can we get in contact with you?
Okay, Blue Shamrock Music, obviously the website, blueshamrock.com. My website, kathycarvermusic.com. And obviously Facebook or Instagram, Kathy Carver Music. So, but yeah, Blue Shamrock has all the details there as well. So, yeah.
Now, as far as the music we spoke about earlier in the show, is that music available for sale? Say if someone's like watching right now, is like, hey, I want to get that song. I want to check it out. Is it available
Yep.
for sale right now? If so,
Yes, it is.
is it?
Yes. So it's on Blue Shamrock at the moment. I'm just having some issues with GyroStream. So, but yeah, it will be online shortly. Well, it's online with Blue Shamrock. It's probably the one at the moment. Clem's on iTunes and Spotify. Yeah. So, and Clem will be on Blue Shamrock as well. So,
For our upcoming aspiring artist, other than what you just mentioned, is there any other advice that you would give someone who's an upcoming aspiring artist, maybe wants to be where you're sitting right now? You're with a record label right now, and yeah, I mean, you got the best of both worlds. You come from a musical family. You're working with Blue Shamrock Music. All of a sudden, here comes an upcoming aspiring artist, and it's like, man, I would love to be where she's at right now. What advice
yeah.
can you give that person?
Work hard and be passionate about it and stay true to yourself.
Awesome. Any final thoughts as we wind down our show this evening?
No, just thank you for having me. And this is my first overseas interview, so I'm very, very honored, and to you and Blue Shamrock for having me. So yeah, look forward to more music coming your way.
Oh, I can't wait. I mean, you're definitely coming back for part 2. We're going to tell Steven to send you back here.
Thanks, Russell. I appreciate that.
Well, we wish you all the best, and it was such a pleasure to meet you, and blessings to you and your family and in your musical career as you continue. Definitely wish you the best, and I can't wait for 2026 to see what's coming out for you. And we're also going to be there for you. So if there's anything you need, only a phone call away. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and thank you to all your listeners. Appreciate it.
Yes. Again, that was Miss Kathy Carver, and she's all the way from Australia. Wow. Special thank you to Stephen Brady and Blue Shamrock Music. What a great interview we had. Are you an upcoming aspiring artist and you want to sit in the same seat that Kathy Carver just sat in? Do you want to be here? You can make it happen. Reach out to Stephen Brady and Blue Shamrock Music and let him know, and he'll be able to work with you. He does work with country music artists, by the way. So if you're a country music artist looking to get into the country music scene, make sure you check out Blue Shamrock Music and Mr. Stephen Brady. Again, it's your friend Russell K with Music Dreams USA Radio and iHeart Radio Station. We're here each and every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. right here on Music Dreams USA Radio and our Artist Spotlight show. Until the next time, you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching. Tell your family and friends about us, and make sure when you check out our YouTube channel, the Music Dreams USA Radio YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe to that. Until next time, it's been a pleasure, friends. We'll see you again soon on Music Dreams USA Radio. Have a great evening, and thank you so much for watching.